As most of you know, our oldest was in a violent flip on the front stretch at Raceway 7 last night. We just wanted to make this video to show just how important safety is. We're going to point out a few things. We'd like you all to pay attention, and if you drivers out there, you're not already doing this stuff, please do so. If you can see, basically the cockpit was the only thing that was not affected by this crash. We're going to show you some things up close here in a few minutes, but you can see the containment seat William had in this car. He had obviously safety belts. He had a good helmet, which was scuffed up pretty good. We're gonna zoom in on a couple of things here. You can see the halo basically unscathed. There's some scratches on it, scuff marks, but where this driver sits is pretty much unscathed. Back here, I'm going to zoom in here.
You can see where the back of the roll cage has been caved down, and the back clip is severely bent and cracks, but anybody looking to get into racing and stuff should make sure that they have a really solid, safe car. We just want to show you some of the rear clip. A lot of the bolt-on stuff was severely damaged and stuff, but back here where the fuel cell is, a good safe fuel cell cage and stuff. As you can see, it's damaged too, but no fuel leaked. Everything was intact. We'll come around to the passenger side of the car. And look at the top of the fuel cell, how it was all wrinkled, but everything's still intact, and good fuel lines. But we want to put a shout out to these chassis builders, Schwartz Racing and Tober Racing, that put these cars together. Of course, you have Rocket Chassis and many others that build a good, safe car, but as you can see, that it did its job, and halo and the main cockpit stayed intact. We'll show you around the car here.
You racers already know this, race fans already know this. Some of you that are new to this sport, that are following us for the first time or maybe the second time, you don't get to see this part of it, but what's most important here is this car did what it was supposed to do in the event of something like this. You may say, well, why is it cracked here and why is it cracked there? That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to keep this driver safe, and that's exactly what it did in this. Our driver was able to walk away to the ambulance. He was checked out. He is, as mentioned already, very sore today, and we're hoping that that is the extent of what is going to happen. But we just want to point these things out, that this is exactly what is supposed to happen in the event of a violent crash. And again, you drivers, you already know this. People have been in the racing industry for years. You already know this too, but anybody looking to get into the sport, or you're fairly new to the sport and you're trying to skimp here, or maybe you don't need this there. Yes, you do. You really need to make sure you have safe equipment. We can't stress that enough. We just have to thank everyone that helped us last night, all the way from the crews out on the track to anyone that was back in the pits helping us out. So many people came over, asked about William, talked to William. We've had the phones just been ringing like crazy. William's Facebook has just been blowing up, and we certainly appreciate all of the concern everyone has had. It's very well appreciated.
Quick action of the safety crew.
The safety crew was right out there. Everybody just did a wonderful job, and we thank you. The track personnel, they all came and to check everybody out, and it was just a good deal. The car, not so much. Our driver, you can't replace that. The car can be replaced. We're going to show you a couple more things here. There was a little bit of damage to the motor. We're not really sure until we take a look at, as you can see, the valve cover here is damaged a bit, air cleaner bent, this manifold, it's busted right here. Again, we just want to stress safety. If you're not already doing it, please start doing so. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you at the track. William won't be anytime soon, but just stay safe, everyone. Thank you.